mentioned that he's a little bit colorblind, so he prefers changing the color to be something like this to help his own visibility for his assets.
Okay.
It's not cheeky at all, right? It's very obvious when he has combust up and everything.
Yep.
But it is interesting that like we saw Corkxx. Oh, actually, I just realized this is actually a run back between these two from Frostbite.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because that was really funny. Because Frostbite, Turtlebox had his compendium filled by Corkxx, and then they ran into each other in winners, and Corkxx beat him.
Oh my
so he paid for his flight to then lose to him.
Oh my god.
So maybe a chance now for. I mean, obviously, Corkxx wasn't doing it with that in mind, but like, it's still a chance for maybe redemption for Turtlebox's perspective.
Yeah, I mean, pay him back for flying you out. I mean, come on, don't do that to the guy. So here we go, kicking off game 1 in the final set of this loser side of reaching top 8.
Yeah, Corkxx immediately opened up with a little burst of aggression and giving himself some smoke cover to begin with. Of course, dispelling that smoke isn't really a free action either because you have to use an attack, and Forsburn really loves whiff punishing. He likes making sure the other guy is scared enough to press a button first because doesn't have those hitboxes to reliably come in really fast with party starters.
Yeah, so it really depends on when you need to go for clearing the smoke because, like you said, you can leave yourself wide open, but if you don't, he can get free recoveries like that where he just uses some smoke to get right on by.
It's a very challenging question. Oh my gosh, being able to sneak in on that smoke with that vanish.
Yeah, I mean, just being able to play around with his toolkit is really key for being able to have a good recovery with him.
Right now, Corkxx enjoying this juggle a little bit, but you saw Turtlebox give that chase.
He wanted it.
Corkxx going to be covering this area with the smoke, allowing him to go so crazy deep because he can then up B to it right afterwards. Very clever stuff.
Yeah, and that's really the kind of creativity that I love to see because there's two different kinds of Forsburns. The kind that'll go for the fully optimal combos, no ifs, ands, or buts, just using their movement and just no wasted movement, kind of like Cake Assault. But then you have people like Corkxx, just deception for days, mixing up their opponents and just creating those kinds of openings.
Yeah, where he just has the opponent shook enough where he can charge a down smash and know that like his opponent is going to run right into it. The Turtlebox, though, with this edge guard, not actually going to get the right Forsburn with that forward air. The clone coming in really well.
Ooh, that is a strong fair, sending him way off stage here.
Oh, that was such a good frame trap. He had to air it out to the boulder so the forward air could then connect for Turtlebox.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Getting a combo started, though. Able to DI up and avoid the down tilt to keep it going.
Wow, Turtlebox actually getting some nice boxing in.
Ooh. Oh, the explosion going to save him there in that situation, but Turtlebox just keeping him off stage. It doesn't matter.
Picks out the right clone. The combust on the clone, not even relieving enough pressure for Corkxx to find his way back on. The Rock doing so much.
Jeez. Able to roll past Turtlebox here to finally make his way backstage.
Corkxx looking for a back air to finally get his own edge guard started. We already saw some of the ideas he had in mind. And it looks like he still has some more schemes to use, not able to use them to that effect there. Turtlebox once again with an edge guard situation. Getting the right clone once more with that forward air.
Yep, and just up being to force away the pillar, but able to make it back there and mistiming the forward air. So Corkxx getting a second life here.
Oh, trying to get that down smash after the pillar. Not going to come together, but he is going to land down hard with that forward air to take out Corkx's second stock.
Yep, letting go of that cape a little bit early. Ended up sealing that stock away, but right now getting an edge guard situation. See if he can answer right on back.
We have the combust fully online for Corkxx, and he goes right for it the moment he sees that forward air come together.
Yeah, I mean, he had to get rid of that stock quick, so I can't blame him for getting that stock taken away with that.
Yeah, Turtlebox is not the sort of player you want to be greedy against.
Yeah.
You just spend whatever is given to you. And unfortunately, he's going to need to hope he finds a way to get back on stage, though. 73% already.
Oh, able to squeak on by with the Vanish there. Turtlebox not ready for that.
The way he's been using his Vanish to get back on stage has been really clever, because sometimes he goes crazy high with it, and sometimes he aims it directly at Turtlebox. And so sometimes you'll see Turtlebox just parry, and then Corkxx will sneak on right past him.
Yep, but you can't sneak on by those forward air strings like that. Holy cow.
No, that is definitely a tall order. So Corkxx is going to take that game. Still down to the last stock, and it definitely looked a lot more in Corkx's favor, but as it went on, Turtlebox found his groove once again.
Yeah, and that's really been the key there. It's been coming down to how well they can close out these stocks, and a lot of it I feel like is as Turtlebox gets used to this recovery mix-up from Corkxx, that we're going to start seeing him run away with it. So it's going to be up to Corkxx to keep his recovery fresh and being able to mix up how he gets back on stage.
Corkxx looking to keep up that pressure. He still takes out the pillar in the process.
He sneaks by that rock over the clone just to hit Corkxx. I swear, this man is a sniper with the rock.
He's going to need to get a few more good shots there to take out this Forsburn, especially with the momentum Corkxx has at the beginning of this game. It's reminiscent of the one before it.
Yeah, I mean, already have him up to 123%.
I kind of feel like what's happening is that it takes Turtlebox a while to adjust to how his opponent... Oh, the rock stopping his own up B. And just like that, the vanish within that whole line of smoke, making the invincibility almost useless for Turtlebox.
I mean, when you have to guess where your opponent is while you're having your invincibility, you never want to do that because that's basically wasting the advantage you get when you get your stock back.
I mean, at that point, you're kind of giving your opponent another opening.
Exactly.
Oh, being able to just catch that jump immediately. Corkxx retreating.
Yeah, going way up high out of that smoke, recognizing that Turtlebox was coming from...
Oh, such a good edge guard, putting himself at the far corner to take out that pillar immediately.
There we go. Oh, holy cow, he was erased by that.
It's about time, honestly.
Yeah.
That stock lasting a lot longer against Turtlebox than we're used to seeing. Corkxx still in a comfortable situation with a full stock to give, but he can't let that go to waste.
Yeah, and really, he's been doing essentially what Turtlebox was doing to him the first game, just constantly edge guarding him and being aggressive off stage.
He's gonna go ahead and get that parry, but it's just a jab check, so Turtlebox gets to retreat. Oh, rolling right past that down smash.
Man, close corners combat galore, and like you said, mixing it up to where he's going with that vanish. You saw the parry come out, and he was ready with that.
The up smash gonna do it. Corkxx taking game 2.
Yeah, and that was honestly a pretty convincing fashion because once he started going off stage, he was able to take those stocks a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So it really limited the chances that Turtlebox had to bring that back.
Yeah, it wasn't just kind of that SD when it was the boulder preventing his up B. It was just still consistently, cleanly Corkxx coming out on top. But of course, this is now going to be Turtlebox's counter pick, opting for Ethereal Gates. Such a large blast zone, going to just get the most out of an already heavy character. Meanwhile, Kragg having such an explosive kill power that it won't really affect him nearly as much.
But that rock getting a good amount of percent on him there.
Turtlebox, though, meanwhile, going to eat a punish from Corkxx with that falling forward air, dealing with both members. And that's always so great to have an answer to hit both of them at once.
Yeah, and I mean, having the clone being able to extend it too definitely does make it easier to hit.
Oh my gosh, the rock bouncing off and hitting the clone too.
And that is why this can be a frustrating match for Forsburn, because once that rock comes out, it can just really eliminate a lot of your recovery options because it'll cut through your smoke, it'll cut through your clone, and keep the rock out there even longer. So it can be really difficult to recover against Kragg once that rock is there.
Right now, not giving Corkxx a chance to land, already lapping him in percent. Turtlebox relentless with these edge guards and the option coverage that's going with it. Tossing that boulder straight up, now tossing it to the side, reading where the vanish was coming, expecting the wall jump.
Yep, oh, trying to chase after him, but Corkxx ready with that down smash.
That clone, meanwhile, just giving enough interference to find that explosion, waiting for that parry so then he can drop down with that aerial. Not going to find a kill afterwards, but Corkxx still on the hunt for it in the advantage.
Oh.
Wow, parrying the pillar.
He was ready for that one because Turtlebox has been using that to get out of those situations, so Corkxx ready for that one that time.
He deliberately baited it. He ran right under and parried as soon as possible.
Yep. Yeah, but right now he's in a tough spot, and unfortunately a back air gonna cause that stock for him.
Yeah, and it was so unfortunate he managed to get a full combust on that stock as well. Turtlebox looking to find himself in an equally good position that Corkxx was at this time in the previous game.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Corkxx going all the way into the blast zone, not going to be able to find that follow-up onto Turtlebox.
Yep, and the nice thing about that was he left a trail of smoke behind him, so that way he was guaranteed a way back with this edge guard.
Yeah, that's the thing. Smoke is safety for Forsburn. Oh my gosh, but Turtlebox still having the bravery to just toss out a back air right into it.
Yep. And once again, this rock coming into play, bouncing off
the clone and into the real deal. He's just playing ping pong with a boulder.
Yep, getting a trade there. Oh, had the parry ready that time.
You can only mix up the opponent so many times.
Yep. Ooh, that though was a nice mix-up. Teleporting right into the smoke just to keep himself up there a little bit longer to delay his come-down attack.
Yeah. Forsburn just going to go ahead, knock that pillar down, take out that Kragg right afterwards. Full combust on deck. He still is going to need a solid amount of percent. Honestly, probably like 90 or so before he can kill Kragg with this.
Yeah, especially on this stage here, but
he's not going to get
combo.
any of it. Yeah, so clean. Just the down air into up smash. And the thing was, he didn't even have to worry about DI as much as the pillar was blocking half of it.
Yeah, so having that forward up smash coming out in front of him away from the pillar, it essentially covered all the area that Corkxx could exist in after that hit.
Very nicely done by Turtlebox. So he's going to find himself back up 2-1 against Corkxx.
So, I mean, this is definitely do or die for Corkxx. He's got to find some way to take off those stocks again.
Yeah.
And I don't think he'll be able to hope for another SD out of Turtlebox at this point. So this is all going to come down to how well he can keep this mix-up game going.
He's going to be opting for Fire Capital. I think these higher platforms are going to make the recovery mix-up a little bit better for Corkxx because he can mix up going high with his vanishes without actually being in free fall for as long. And that's going to be very useful in finding his way around these boulder traps.
Yep, very nice retreat there just to bait out the dash attack from Turtlebox. And these back airs just chasing Turtlebox all the way off stage. Ooh, good DI to avoid the strong hit there.
That clone creating the opening that he needs, getting that back air and a full combust on deck. Turtlebox taken out immediately afterwards. Corkxx at a solid 65% now.
Yep, and parrying the down B there, he was ready for that one.
Yeah, that is so hard to do on reaction.
Yep, but right now, these combos
oh my god, the back air right into the depths. 2 stocks taken by Corkxx in less than a minute, and this is Turtlebox.
I mean, it looks like Corkxx completely forgot about how the last game went because this looks nothing like that right now.
I mean, at this rate, I'd say, yeah, memory good riddance.
Yeah, and I love this. Just going for the smoke there just to try and mix up Turtlebox and create more openings for yourself.
I mean, at that rate, when he was at 115%, there's a real chance that the next hit he took would just kill him outright.
Yeah, so having that smoke there to be able to get some safety out of his recovery is definitely a good call.
He's going to be able to try to force that anyway, but Turtlebox coming down immediately with that forward air, trying to take this situation back under control from this. Oh, the confidence. You know you're feeling yourself. You can run up to a Kragg and do nothing.
Yep, I mean, he knew that parry was going to be coming out eventually because with the way he's been comboing him and just pressuring him, he's got him in a panic state, I feel.
Yeah, we've already seen 2 more with parry since then, so Corkxx is definitely feeling the fear in his favor, and he's just going to keep eating some smoke until, you know, Turtlebox tells him to go on a diet.
Yep. Oh, getting the parry again on this down B. He's been ready for both of them this time.
And he's looking for that combust, and he finds it.
That.
It's not going to kill, but it does destroy that boulder, so he's going to have no choice but the usual up B.
Oh, almost got the down air there, but Turtlebox able to keep himself alive here, calling out which one's the right one. The combust from the clone, though, gonna give him an opening to get back to stage here.
That's the scary thing. Even if you call out which one is the right one, if you don't kill the clone, it interrupts your combo.
Yeah, and the taunt at the end. Corkxx is feeling himself right now. He wants this win.
He is playing so composed. Like, just knowing that he has his opponent terrified. He's being that movie monster right now to Turtlebox.
Yep, and I mean, he's just been so good at creating these openings with all this deception that he's doing. Mixing up where he is with the clone, using the smoke to move himself around the stage without revealing his intentions.
Yeah.
That's really what Forsburn's kit is designed to allow you to do.
Of course, this is going to be Turtlebox's pick for the counter pick. And I mean, like, once again, every single time these guys have gotten the chance to pick their stage, they've won on it.
Yep, and having a narrow stage like this, we're not going to be able to see those far carries because you're going to be dying really quick.
Oh my goodness, the spikes though being so relentless, and the pillar already descending down there, but already caught off stage by Turtlebox. Just being able to jump out of that situation before the pillar is destroyed. He's so terrified of being on there for any amount of time, but he sneaks back in. The percent's actually dead even after all that.
Yeah, and that's wild because, I mean, at any moment, once he was on that pillar, all Turtlebox had to do was up B.
Yeah. But to Turtlebox's credit, he knew that Corkxx was going to be jumping out of there, so he wasn't using up B at all. Corkxx once again now riding the momentum, getting 125%, but the good parry by Turtlebox. Going to buy himself this advantage state. And that's so scary. Kragg's forward air on a stage with such small sight blast zones.
Like that, trying to use the smoke to allow himself to stay out there, but catching that roll read and down smashing, taking the first stock in a crucial game.
Yeah, and that was so good too, because what had just happened was Turtlebox took out the clone and was expecting retribution, but Corkxx chased it down anyway with his down smash.
Yep, and getting the full charge up again here. See if he can get him into a combo to get this combust off.
And he's looking for it right now. He's still going to need a fair amount of percent more. 99% going to just jump after that jab check, but right there on the edge, doesn't get caught by the high combust. Corkxx still going at it.
Oh, the call out!
Once again, charging, knowing how exactly when Turtlebox is afraid.
Yep. Oh, nice. Putting the smoke down, making him think he's going to be going for it, and just upping back to the stage here.
Being able to sneak by these boulders.
Oh, no.
Oh, actually dying off there. But it's so impressive when you compare how Turtlebox's edge guards were in the beginning. We know how good he is at it, but now Corkxx is finding his way through it. Oh, maybe not anymore. Definitely not anymore.
And that dunk almost coming out.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, Turtlebox still has it.
Yeah, that was a great call. Getting rid of that smoke and the rock coming in play again here. Just hitting both him and the clone.
And look at that, 135% off of this single advantage state. So powerful by Turtlebox.
Finally able to find his way back, though. I like that trying to legs up, but Turtlebox ready for this. And we're back to an even game.
We're down to one stock after all of this, all of the games, all of the stages, all of the combos and clips. Just one stock to determine who makes it onto Top 8 Sunday.
Yeah, and right now both of them just doing everything they can to find this advantage. Corkxx had an opening there, but that platform interrupting the combo.
He's going to try to back off right now, using that nair to cover that
no.
clone. Going to be able to find that next forward air, and he does it. Turtlebox taking out Corkxx and moving on to the next day of events. But wow, what a showing by Corkxx, showing that he can still put up an incredible fight against